Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry, it's been such a while since I talked about my sarcoidosis and what's been going on with me. As you all know, some while ago, I posted about having migraines. Well, I finally made it to it's almost been a month, June 12th, neuro appointment for headaches in Cleveland Clinic. And what they have decided is I have a new type of headache, migraine at that. So I now have two types of migraines. One that makes me nauseated, and the other one that makes me just completely knocked out. That one is the one that's real bothersome. The one that makes me completely knocked out is a cluster headache that I get like right here in my right temple. And it feels like a knife is shooting right through my skull. Sometimes I get it for a few days. Sometimes I get it for a couple of weeks. And it takes forever for it to go away. Back in February, I wind up going to the ER in order to make that headache go away. Well, I hit the ER again last night, which was July the 4th. This headache went from my right temple all the way back to my neck and to my shoulders. And I'm going to tell you what, that is not a very good feeling when you have that kind of migraine. Now, I have been treating it with the new medicine that the doctor gave me, which is called duloxetine, and it is 60 milligrams a day. Well, obviously, that may not be strong enough for this type of headache. Duloxetine is the generic brand for excuse me, Cymbalta. And I will tell you, it does work for a lot of the pain that I have shooting around my ears and around my neck and around my shoulder area. I think maybe that the medicine is not all the way into my system in order for it to work as of yet. Prior to me being on duloxetine, I was on topiramate. Topiramate is an anti-seizure medication. That medication, obviously I have been on it for years, was no longer working. Thus the reason for duloxetine. Now, I'm going to tell you something about duloxetine or Cymbalta. Those are antidepressant medications. I'm not a depressed person, but I'm going to tell you what, the medicine does something to the serotonin in your body, and it will shoot signals to wherever needs the, fixing, as I might say. I don't know the correct word for it. But anyway, I'm going to tell you what, it does help in some areas of my body. I used to have really, really sharp knee pain. It has worked for that. Real sharp shoulder pains. It has worked for that. And neck pain, it has worked for that. I just believe that it has got to get totally into my system in order for it to work for this second type of migraine that I have. I'm telling you what, the second migraine is the worst of the worst because it is in my temple area. It goes inside the back of my eye, which I'm wondering if it's like a eye migraine, so to speak, and also has to do with the allergies that I have as well too. But anyway, this past week, I was doing really well until I stepped out my door because we had a very, very big heat wave. And as soon as the heat hit my head, it was a done deal. Anybody who has migraines or trouble breathing need to really, and and I'm sure doctors will say this as well too, stay out of the heat, stay cool, stay in your homes until the stringent heat weather goes away. I have been doing that, but there are times when we do need to get out of the house and take care of business. And this just happened to be a week where I needed to take care of business, personal and for other reasons. I just had to get out and make sure you drink plenty of fluids. I've been doing that as well too. Um, we just need to find ways to really, really actually take care of ourselves in this heat wave. And that doesn't mean just for anybody who has an illness. That just goes for everybody. But before you do anything, I'm not giving anybody any advice. You need to talk with your doctor before you do anything. I'm not a medical provider. I'm not any of that. I'm just a patient who is telling my own experiences. These are my experiences. I don't know about yours, but if you have similar experiences to what I have, hey, let's conversate. We can talk about it. Um, if you have sarcoidosis, we could talk about that too. I do patient advocate work for sarcoidosis. So my information is out there where you can reach me anytime. Um, but yeah, I needed to talk about those migraines, and it had been a while since I talked about them. But this is what's going on with me is I've been having massive, massive migraines, and I just haven't been able to perform or speak about what was really, really, truly going on and what was on my mind when it came to sarcoid. And yes, I have neural sarc. And so those are major, major concerns for me when I'm having my migraines. So if you have a question, pop it down into the comments. If you like what I've just shared, let me know that too. And thanks for listening.